Hey, it's your boy djrockcee coming to you with another tutorial video, and today we're doing a little comparison on using the CDJs and using turntables. Now, first of all, it's all what you prefer to use. At the end of the day, it's what you prefer to use. I'm just doing a little comparison on the downs and ups of each decks. Now, let's get right into it. I'm gonna try to do this video as brief as possible. First of all, with CDJs, the advantage about CDJs versus the turntable is this right here. This is the first thing. When you buy CDJs, when you have a pair of CDJs, you don't have to purchase no needles. Now, these can run you up to $130, and every time you break your stylus, you gotta spend at least $40 to replace your stylus every time you break your stylus. So this is a one-time investment. You don't have to buy new needles for this. This is perfect. So advantage between the turntables, to be honest with you, people recognizes this more, especially here in the US. You know, when you go to a party and DJ in a party or whatever, people like recognize this more. Like they you know, it could be the wackest DJ, he has a pair of this, and to everyone in the party is like, oh my God, he's the, you know, god of DJ. He could be doing shit. I mean that's my, whatever I say in this video is my personal you know, view on things. So what I rather use, it all depends on the club. So if I'm in a club where people don't see the equipment that I'm using, man, I'll go with this. It's a lot lighter. That's number one. Too. That's number two factor, that this is a lot lighter to carry around than your turntable. So I'm in a place where people don't, you know, they're not gonna see the equipment. I've been in clubs, like I DJ in clubs that it's all covered up, so they can't see what I'm playing on, what I'm DJing on, unless you come around DJ booth. You know, the average person not seeing what I'm DJing on. So I will carry my CDJ. Places where I want to do a couple of tricks and whatever the case might be, and I want to impress, then of course I'm gonna carry my turntable. You know what I mean? Even though it depends too, because if you're DJing like in a deck or anywhere that is gonna wobble, believe me or not, that's the worst place you want to carry your turntables, because they will be wobbling with you in that stage when people is jumping up on that, whatever the case might be. So it all depends too on where you're going with your turntables, you know what I mean? Because I've been, and I'm speaking from experience, you know, I was DJing at this place, it had a nice deck, big deck. At first I was like, oh my God, I even took pictures, nice place. When the crowd got there and the party started and everybody was jumping at the same time, that's how my turntables were jumping at the same time, and I had to go, you know, in internal mode, and like I had to DJ the whole night in internal mode because my turntables was jumping with the people at the deck, you know. So it is what it is. If you had CDJs, that won't happen, you know. Like I said, I don't want to do this video too long. I just want to get some information out there, you know. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's what you prefer to use, what you feel comfortable to use. But at the same time, I would like to tell you that learn as much equipment as you can, because if you go to a club now, you're used to using CDJs all the time. You only know about using CDJs. You go to a club and they only have Technics or any kind of turntables, you know, you be ass out. You know, so learn as much as you can. Learn these both. It's like me. I learned the CDJs, I learned the turntable. So if I end up in any club that has either of, I would be good. You know, so both are great decks. Just that when you talking about the turntables, is more maintenance to it. It's more spending money after your purchase. I mean, you gotta look at not just your needles. These, after a while, get scratched up. Now this is glow in the dark. This can run you up to like $60 for a pair of these. Yeah. So, you know, having CDJs is a one-time investment. You don't have to buy other accessories and stuff, especially these needles. Yes, and one great advantage you have with using CDJs is you have the option of using your flash drive, which is great. If your computer go bad, the party still goes. Versus if you have a pair of turntables, the computer go bad, party is over. Unless you're gonna be walking with 100 crates of records, which I'm 99% sure that 99% of the DJs are not walking with their records, you know. I'm even sure that 50% of DJs have records themselves. So anyway, that's the very good advantage about having CDJs, whether you have the 2000s, the 2000 Nestors, the 2000 Nestors 2, or the XDJs 1000s, which are great. They have the option of, you know, putting in your flash drive or external hard drive into the player. Hey, I'm not gonna do this video any longer. It's your boy djrockcee. Subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments, and you know what to do, man. Practice makes perfect. djrockcee.